Hey guys, Josh from Revive with Optimize You.
Hey guys.
Optimize You. Here's Jerry. Today we want to talk about a little thing called your thyroid. Where's your thyroid?
Your thyroid is located here behind the cricoid cavern, kind of right in this region.
Yeah. Now a lot of people, I'm sure have heard of it. They always say, "Well, I have hyperthyroid," or "I have a hypothyroid." You know, it's one of those things that it's a kind of a go-to a lot. You'd say.
It's a way overblown thing where people say, I think I'm hypothyroid.
Yeah, without really getting the test. And a lot of times doctors aren't even testing the right tests.
Absolutely.
So one of the things we do is we run a complete thyroid panel, which is what most people do, most doctors, but then we also add extra thyroid tests to really kind of look at your T3, which is very important.
The
right?
free T3 to me is the most important part of the test when you talk about actual endpoint thyroid function.
Good. So what does your thyroid do?
Well, your thyroid has a direct role in your metabolic rate. It can control fluid balance, has a role in how you lose your hair, it has a role in skin, it has a role in even the depth of your eye socket can be related to your thyroid function.
Weight gain,
Absolutely. That's
weight
part
loss,
of it. Absolutely.
energy,
Mental clarity.
energy.
Absolutely.
So a lot like low
Mood.
T cells.
Oh yeah, like low T cells.
Just another reason why it's so important to get your levels checked and looked at everything, because so many different things can cause the exact same symptoms.
Absolutely.
So really important. Talk to people like us where we can kind of look at that.
Sure.
So what is the most usual thing you see a doctor put someone on for a thyroid issue?
Synthroid or levothyroxine.
What is Thyroid?
Synthroid is a direct way to give T4. T4 is a big component of what the thyroid itself makes. Unfortunately, at the end cellular level, you have to convert T4 down to T3 for most, other than your brain.
Yeah. So it works though. It usually, for the most part, it works.
If everything's working in a perfect environment, it's
works.
a great system.
Yeah. Do we normally just say, "Hey, we need to be on Synthroid"?
Absolutely not.
No. So what do we usually like?
So if the end production that you need is T3, I would prefer to give something, if I have to give something, that includes some T3.
Right. So if let's say we check your labs and the doctor wants to put you on just Synthroid, okay, great. It may work just fine. But what if you need more T3 than the T4 and your body's not converting that T4 to T3?
That's right. There are diseases where you can't physically convert T4 to T3 efficiently. There are situations where you've depleted the enzyme that could actually convert T4 to T3. And so those people need some direct T3.
So that's what NP thyroid is. So there's a few different types. There's Armor Thyroid, Nature Thyroid,
Nature.
NP Thyroid, NP thyroid.
NP thyroid.
NP thyroid. Now our personal preference is NP thyroid.
Absolutely.
Do you have a specific reason for that?
Well, the big reason to me, they're almost identical in terms of the percent blend of T4 and T3, and I'm talking about Armor versus Nature versus NP. The NP is the only American product out there commercially. It's the only one. All the others are made in China.
Okay. And other countries.
Most of China. So, and these are made. Make no mistake, these are made from porcine or pig desiccated thyroids.
Okay.
Well, I don't want a bunch of Chinese pig parts because they have a higher concentration of swine flu in China. They have a huge problem right now with swine flu.
So just potential. Is it probably safe? Probably.
Yeah.
But if you have options, let's go with the most safe option.
Well, I want to support American products anyway.
There you go.
And I want less chance of some weird communicable disease or zoonosis, so I'll take the American product.
That's right. So how long does it usually take effect for, so let's say we started somebody on NP thyroid, what are they looking for effect-wise?
Well, pretty quickly with thyroid, you'll notice more energy. And sometimes it's in the first couple doses.
Okay.
But the longer term changes, so weight loss, hair regrowth, skin changes, you're waiting a bit more time for those. To make an effective change there, you're talking about more than a month probably.
Yeah, a lot of times patients will say, my hair is so much stronger, I have more energy, my mood is better, I'm able to lose weight when I haven't been able to lose weight in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 years. It's just kind of one of those things where it may take a little bit, but we have noticed NP thyroid usually those start happening pretty quickly.
Absolutely. And I've had people tell me it changed their life in just a few doses in comparison to the Synthroid they've been on.
So what about side effects? Give me some side effects of taking thyroid medication.
Anxiety. You can have some overstimulation and be anxious or nervous. I've seen some blood pressure changes with it, elevated blood pressures. There's old language, rumors about does it cause arrhythmias or atrial fibrillation, and that's been pretty well shot down in studies.
So you still keep an eye out for it.
Yeah, and there's certain patient populations that you don't want to put on this. You watch a bit closer, but for the biggest portion of healthy people out there that don't have some underlying heart problem, it's safe.
So, not to dwell a whole lot on it, but give us one patient where you'd say, you know what, even though your labs say your thyroid is a little off, you're probably not a candidate because...
They've had documented atrial fibrillation and an old heart attack. You might create them some problems.
Yes, an example there. So, good. So again, these videos are just quick videos on different types of hormones. That is on thyroid. Thank you, Jerry.
Thank you.
Hey, and by the way, these Lenny and Larry's, the white chocolate ones, are terrible. So
I'm sorry.
If you ever see one or you have one, just go ahead and bring it to me, and I'll take care of it and I'll eat it for you. So don't worry about eating them. Just bring them to me, and
I gave you this.
I'll just eat them. I
I
appreciate
gave you
it.
this as a gift.
No, they're awesome. They're really good. These are the best kinds. The white chocolate ones. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon. See you
Bye.
next week. Bye.